Long Beach, California is home to nearly 500,000 people, with our local economy supporting 223,000 jobs. But with nearly 10,000 new students graduating from Cal State Long Beach each year, ready to power our local workforce, we need to ensure our business sector continues to grow. That's why here in Long Beach, we are using innovation and technology to design, create, and foster economic development. Let me start with a short story. The year is 2013 and a small business owner moves to our city. Why? Because it's the perfect location between Los Angeles and Orange County. It's a nice town, and hey, who doesn't like an office near the ocean? They sign a lease and move in. But just 2 years later, they are desperate to relocate. Why? Because the technology infrastructure, ranging from the speed of internet connection to data availability and access to a highly trained workforce, is not as robust as it needs to be to keep up with their growing business and clients' demands. This is the reality many cities, just like ours, are facing. To put it simply, business and the technology infrastructure needed to support commerce and attract new business are not in sync. So whose responsibility is it to build, maintain, and grow this infrastructure? Many think it's the job of the private sector, but in Long Beach, we believe we, as the ones entrusted by our communities to plan, develop, and improve our cities, should be the ones to take on the leadership role to get the job done quickly and in a manner that benefits the entire community. Just like our roadways were built by the Romans to expand trade and ships launched to open new venues of commerce, today's cities must create a robust digital infrastructure that can transport goods, services, and ideas even faster and further than ever before. To do this, a new paradigm shift is flourishing in Long Beach, where the Technology and Innovation Department is no longer just responsible for managing the internal systems of the enterprise, but instead is an essential leader in building a connected city that stimulates growth, creates jobs, leverages city resources, and provides 24/7 online delivery of city services. To accomplish this, we are using a new strategy or formula to drive change that is both meaningful and measurable. Previously, the Technology and Innovation Department only provided a support services role as requested by the departments. But now, from the very beginning, we are at the design table, creating a specific blueprint for action that covers the entire range of technology tools needed to succeed. To see how this formula works, let's look closely at our blueprint for economic development. First, we defined our goal, namely to provide a plan that brought together and coordinated all the economic activity in our city to best leverage existing and potential partners, space, and the investments required to get there. To support this objective, we asked ourselves what elements were needed to make this a viable goal that would significantly increase the city's bottom line. 4 items became obvious. First, to succeed, we had to maximize and build a high-tech infrastructure that supports the development of high-tech businesses and our resident workforce. As President Obama observed, high-speed broadband is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Second, we wanted to establish a center for innovation that would spur constant collaboration between research, industry, and government. This objective led us to reach out and engage with partners like the Bloomberg Innovation Fund to help us collect data and look at new technologies and processes. Third, we needed to make sure we had easy-to-use online tools to guide entrepreneurs step by step through the business startup process. So now we're actively looking at innovative technologies that can be accessed 24/7 at any point in the development and execution of a business plan. And lastly, we are designing and implementing a worldwide communication and branding strategy that tells Long Beach's economic growth story, continuously marketing our successes so current and future business investment opportunities are generated on a regular basis. With this blueprint in hand, we are making daily progress. Instead of waiting to be asked for help, we are leading the charge, creating an ecosystem that consistently breathes new economic vitality into our city. But look at that blueprint again, and notice that economic development can be substituted for any number of other objectives. So now, whether the goal is to reduce the homeless population or improve access to park facilities, technology and innovation in Long Beach is the catalyst for change. Using this blueprint, this formula, this recipe, if you will, we are working with our city leaders so together we can take ownership of key issues facing our city and using it to customize, design, and build an inclusive solution that delivers meaningful and measurable change in our community.